Hey guys, this is Mario from shockingfit.com, and in this video you'll see me do a couple of set of squats. So I decided to put up a video from one of my recent sessions here in the new gym. So here you'll see me starting off with a warm-up, still adjusting the rack. It's quite interesting rack, so the way they position the rack, so the thing there you'll see in the next shot is where you're supposed to put your feet. There's like a metal thing connecting the rack, so technically I should be squatting on the other side. So that's something I'm gonna implement next time. So this time I didn't really thought about it, and it did kind of mess up the starting of the sets. You'll see in the next thing here. So I'm doing 20 kilos. I'm doing a lot of warm-up sets, you'll see here, because I actually got injured at some point doing squats, because I'm doing, ATG squats, and if I don't really warm up good and nice, I'm gonna have issues. So yeah, keeping tight, going slower down. This is actually a speed up footage to 125%, so I'm actually going down, pausing, taking the warm-up seriously as always, keeping tight, locking in the air with the pressing the tongue on top of my mouth, making sure to get the air in, also testing the depth, if I'm getting the proper depth, proper mobility. So yeah, you'll see here, this is what I'm talking about, the metal thing you see in front of my shoes. So that thing definitely makes an impact when you unrack. I actually got used to it by now. It's not that big of a problem, but I might actually try to squat on the other side. So yeah, this is 135. I'm doing warm-ups, and I'm doing a lot of these warm-ups. You'll see I'm doing like 8-9 sets of warm-ups. So this is 80 kg. I'm just gonna do a couple of reps. So as I go up with the weight, I reduce the reps with the warm-up. I also get a little bit more serious. So here you see the knee sleeves are on, and I just get a little bit more like into the zone. And this is 225. Now I have my belt on, wrist wraps there as well, so just getting closer and closer to that work set environment that I'm gonna be doing. So it's important here, you see that you can see my tightness level, right? I keep very tight as I go into the set. So this is warm-up set number 6. So I go really deep in, I make sure my core is tight, I expand my obliques, so I breathe into the side of my abs, so I expand my stomach. I think of it like an expanding part of my body, like it was just gonna, all the energy is gonna be there. So this is set with 120, just a single rep there for warm-up. This is 130, just gonna do a single again for warm-up. So my working sets here are 120. I'm not the strongest guy out there in terms of squats. This is actually my weakest lift, and the lift that I started training about 2.5 years ago. So really I didn't do much squats before. I did some front squats, lightweight. I did some leg pressing because I was in this bodybuilding kind of thing. Hey, you don't need to squat. Then 2.5 years ago I started actually to do squats, and in the meantime I got injured once, and it was as a little bit of a hip strain. It wasn't too much. I didn't squat for like 3 months, but I'm quite happy with the way I'm doing right now. It's improving, it's going forward. That's all that it matters. I'm not the strongest guy out there, but I'm working on it. It's moving forward. It's going well. I'm doing ATG, ass to grass, for you guys who don't know that. So this was actually my max of the day, 145, and this is my warm-up. So the way I work my squats right now is I build up to 1 rep. So my comfortable rep that I can do for that single day. And I thought 145 would be easy, but I guess for my current body weight, my current condition as I'm dieting and all these things, felt pretty damn heavy. You'll see here how my face reflects that. So I'm keeping tight, breathe in, keep the core tight. And it didn't feel heavy until I started going up, and then it felt really heavy, but I pulled through, got it out. So 145, definitely decided to tone down, and that exhausted me a lot. So I get my working sets to 120 for 5 reps, and I did 3 of those sets of 5 with 120, and these are fine. Just a couple of months ago I was doing 110 for reps, which wasn't that good. I wasn't really happy with that. Now I'm actually quite happy. I'm hitting depth, I'm going really deep under there, range of motion is good, growing some muscle for sure. 5 reps, solid volume if you count all those warm-ups that I did as well. So definitely a ton of volume here, enough for this kind of strength training day. And yeah, working on it basically. I'm trying to get my squat for 5 reps. I'm gonna do 5 reps with 125 next time. because I'm not gonna warm up as much as I'm gonna do as before. Also gonna work on my form a little bit and try to get that in check. Work more on the tightness. You can never be tight enough. Then make a couple of mistakes here as well with the tightness and just walking out, but it's, I guess, getting used to the new rack. But I'm overall very happy with the way squats are progressing. It's my weakest lift, as I said, and it's really annoying that you can almost bench press the same amount of weight as you can squat, which is really weird, but I guess that's what it is, you know. You just take what you get and then work on it and improve it. It's important that it's moving forward. That's all that really matters. So yeah, that's basically it for this set of squats in set 2, doing 5 reps. As you can see here, I'm actually quite exhausted, so I do make sure that before every rep that I go down, I make sure that I'm tight. I don't care about, on this particular day, I'm not gonna really push that I finish the set as fast as possible. I see a lot of guys rushing the set. I mean, there's really no need for it. Tighten up, go down. Tempo doesn't matter of the rep as much as the volume, so if you need to rest a little bit to hit a really proper rep, do so. And it's much safer and it's much better, in my opinion. You know, there's various coaches out there, but I always think of safety first. I would rather progress slower but progress than get injured, because I did get injured at some point because I was pushing myself like an idiot and I didn't pay attention to my form. So this was a lot of warming up, a lot of mobility work before that. I'm gonna actually shoot a video on mobility. Thank you guys for watching the video, a little bit of squatting from me, and I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.